Well, hello. There have been this last week 14 homes sold in the Olympic Peninsula, the area that we service, mainly Port Angeles and Sequim. So enjoy a few minutes at the oak table and then we'll get into the rest.
It's a restaurant in Sequim.
Stay tuned.
In constant sorrow through his day. I am the man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my day. I bid farewell to walk in touch.
And you may know we're Brent and Amy Powell, and we are realtors with Brokers Group, real estate professionals out of Sequim. We live in Port Angeles, so we sort of cover all these areas, and we're going to tell you about these homes that sold this week. Hey, why don't you start?
We're gonna tell you about it.
And what can they expect at the end?
And at the end,
Yeah,
At
then we're
the
gonna go over
end.
the real estate excise tax, which Washington has, and explain that just a little bit. That's a tax that the seller pays upon the closing, the final distribution of funds of selling his house or her house. So,
here we go.
yeah, so what we do, we start with each area, and we, because of the nature of things, we have to use the county's photos. And a lot of these photos are like 5 or
Rough.
6, 7 years ago. And so most of these houses that sell have been updated and don't really look like you're gonna see
As
here.
bad as they
Yeah.
look on the
So
county.
this is the first week that we have our own website. Is it a website? What do we call it?
It's a website.
A website, yeah, okay. So this is, we're remote here. So we actually have a website.
40 degrees.
Yeah,
and
no.
it's getting
But
dark.
it's great. We had a great lady putting it together. So anyway, you don't have to go to Zillow, you don't have to go to Trulia, any of these others. You can go to our website and look at all of the houses on the market instantaneously. It's even faster than Zillow.
Woohoo. Okay,
Okay.
let's start. So this first one is 1103 West Spruce Street. It was listed originally at $250 and it sold for $209,793. They got creative with the price there. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1596 square feet on 0.38 of an acre. Took 42 days to sell it. It was built in 1935 and it had no view. It was just a neighborhood territorial.
Okay, the next one is on 910 East 7th Street, Port Angeles. Listed for $275,000, sold for $268,500. 4 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, and 1,756 square feet, 0.16 of an acre. 6 days on the market, built in 1963, and they have a territorial view. We've been in this one, haven't we?
It looks really familiar. This next one is 2890 East Myrtle Street.
Driven by this one. You know this one, don't you? Gills.
Yeah, no, it's not Gales.
Okay.
It's over behind the pot shop.
Okay.
We don't go there.
No, we
Anyway.
did drive by.
And the bubbles.
Yeah.
Okay, this one was listed for $339,500 and it went over asking at $352,000. 3 bedrooms, 1 3/4 baths, 1,174 square feet on just over a 0.15 of an acre. It was 2 days on the market, built last year, and it had a mountain view.
It's a manufactured home. So next one is 1520 Scrivener Road, Port Angeles. Sold and at asking $385,000. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 876 square feet on 2.25 acres, 2.25 acres, built in 1930, and they have a mountain view. 3 days on the market. Yeah.
Okay, moving on to 338 East Lopez in Port Angeles. It was listed for $425,000, and that is what it sold for. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, 17 58 square feet on 0.16, which is of an acre, which is been the standard lot for a long time. 15 days, and it was built in 1920 with a territorial view.
Okay.
Take it
so-
away. You know this one.
Yeah,
This is Gretchen's place.
that's right. Yeah, we've been in a lot of these
It's
places.
like 4 houses down the
Yeah.
road.
So this is 220 West 2nd Street, Port Angeles, and originally priced at $725,000, sold for $700,000. It has 3 bedrooms, 2.75, 2 3/4 bath, 2,672 square feet, 0.16 of an acre, and 205 days on the market. Wow.
Yeah, it took a while.
Yeah, and then built in 1900, and they have a mountain and saltwater view.
Very good.
Pretty cool.
Okay, now
On
we're
to Sequim.
okay.
Or is
Sequim.
it Sequim?
Well, yeah, we don't pronounce the E, so it's spelled. It's like Squim is kind of how it's pronounced.
Is it an Indian and Native
I'm
American
sure.
word?
I'm sure. This first one was 170 Clara Crest Lane. Clara Crest. Listed for $409,600. It sold for $360,000. That's quite a reduction there. So it was a 3-bedroom, 1.5 baths, 2568 square feet, on 0.62, 2/3 of an acre, 91 days on the market, built in 1967, and had a mountain view.
Cool.
Okay, this was a HUD house.
Really?
Secretary of Urban Housing and Urban Development.
Urban.
Yeah, it's a Urban house.
Yeah, okay. 1330 Thornton Drive in Sequim.
No, you have to read this one.
Oh, I'm on the wrong one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay, this is 63 Waterford Court in Sequim, and this sold and at asking $590,000. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,516 square feet, 0.127, a little smaller lot, and built in 2025, 4 days on the market.
23.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading the tax year, so 2023. Built in 2023, yes. And neighborhood view. So,
Okay, moving on to 1330 Thornton Drive. This one was listed for $599 and it sold for $590. It's a 2-bedroom, 2 bath, 1568 square feet. Looks like a cutie, on almost an acre. Was 114 days on the market, built in 1996, and had a mountain view.
cool. Next one is 71 Blue Glacier Loop, and priced at $664,975, sold for $650,000. 3 bedrooms, 1 3/4 bath, 2,023 square feet, and it's 108 days on the market, built in 2019. So, looks like a
Okay.
nice place there.
The next one is 1515 Olson Road. It was listed for $724,995, and that is what it sold for. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 3/4 bath, 1,888 square feet on just under 5 acres. 2 days on the market, which is why it's went for asking. Built in 1992, and it had a mountain view. That looked like a nice one.
Yeah, really. Okay, the next one is on 323 McCleary Road, Sequim, and
McClay.
Clay? Oh, there's no R there. Yeah, McClay Road, and listed at $839,000, sold for $800,000.
Whoa.
3 bedrooms,
I'll tell you what the
two-
whoa was about.
2 baths, 2,772 square feet, and it's on a little over 2 acres, and 590 days. Holy cow!
Whoa.
That was the whoa. 590 days on the market, and built in 1995 with a mountain view.
Yeah.
That was a long time.
Okay, we're getting into nice territory here. This
Yeah.
next one is 161 Sims Lane, listed for $995,950, and it went $50 over asking.
50 bucks.
996,000. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 3121 square feet on 1.25 acre. 8 days on the market, and it was built in 2012 with a mountain view.
Yeah.
That was
There
a
you
pretty
go.
one. Okay. Brent's going to talk about the excise tax that is paid by the seller at closing from the proceeds, basically, and it's like a sales tax that Washington State, and you said there were 36 other states?
No, there's 14 states.
No, 36 states charge this.
Yeah.
I did
and-
the math. It
Well,
was
you just,
subtracting
I did the
50
positive.
minus 140.
So 14 states
140.
don't have a real estate excise tax, and they shorten it up and they call it REIT, REET. Well, what's the REIT on that?
And this is in response to a comment we had on last week's, and we thought it was a great question. We thought we'd answer it right here.
Yeah, so we try to cover these little details that most people don't know much about, and actually I stand corrected because I was misinformed about it too, because it's an excise tax. You know, sometimes excise taxes are considered to be luxury taxes. I think liquor has excise tax. I never buy it, so I don't know. But anyway, it's the privilege of selling your home in Washington State. you get to pay. And the seller pays this 100%, the buyer. You don't have to worry about it until you sell your house. It's graduated, and so, and of course you can get all this stuff from the Washington Department of Revenue if you want it from the horse's mouth.
Or AI.
Yeah, or AI. We got a ruckus going on
Dog
out there.
fight.
A dog ruckus. Is your dog there? Okay. So if your home is under 500,000, half a million, the excise tax is 1.1%. If it's 500,000 to 1.5 million, it's 1.28. If it's 1.5 million to 3 million, it's 2.75. And if it's 3 million and over, it's 3%.
We don't get many of those.
We don't get many of those, yeah, but there are a few. But that gives us the distinction of having the highest graduated excise tax in the country. So, and we're
Yay.
on average we're fourth from the top. So this is a privilege of living in the wonderful, beautiful state of Washington. So.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
do they say what the money's used for, or does it just go into general fund?
No, I've tried to find what is the rationale. You know, are you getting services for this? Is there some kind of benefit you get from this? I don't think. I
You
think
know,
it's
the lottery funds education.
yeah, right.
Right.
So, but it doesn't seem like there's any real reason for this tax except it's a way to get more money
But
from you.
on another point, when you go over to Canada, they added the value added tax, the VAT, which is just out of nowhere. They add another amount on your receipt.
Yeah.
You have to pay. So that's no fun.
Another good reason to.
Not live in Canada.
What about our Canadian viewers, honey?
We have any?
I don't know. So
you're
if you're,
Canadian, give
would
us
you
some-
let us know if you're in Canada? And we apologize for making that last statement. She does.
Well, I was thinking once they become a state, we can fix that.
Oh, that even makes it worse.
I know.
We gotta have an
Just-
international incident here.
What's with this noise?
Yeah, normally
just
it's
pulling your
very-
leg,
very
just
quiet.
getting going.
Quiet here.
Okay,
So hey, have a great week. We'll see you back in 7 days.
bye.